John Kerry poses as a masseuse to get closer to Putin. Parents reminisce to their children about the dating algorithm that brought them together, and a lowly mortal opens a portal to hell. Personally dictated into the ear of this announcer by the Lord Jesus Christ himself, this is the Lately This Week Weekend Review with Alex and Chelle.
Russian President Vladimir Putin told reporters in a press conference Wednesday that he was not ruling out a military response to continued international diplomacy, saying that in the face of sanctions and phone calls with foreign dignitaries that he, and he alone, reserve the right to deploy troops and incite violent confrontations throughout Eastern Europe. Defiant Putin told Western leaders that he would not back down from their obvious efforts to salvage international relations. Americans across the nation made their voices heard this week as they demanded more mind-blowing guitar solos, calling for the solos to be, quote, face-meltingly cool and to go on for well over 10 minutes. Americans stressed that all guitar solos from now on should be as equally as kick-ass as those in Van Halen's Hot for Teacher and AC/DC's Thunderstruck, or even better. And now we have an interview with the man who said this stuff. Should start out really slow, you know, and then it should get faster and faster until they're all the way up at the top of the guitar neck and bending the notes like crazy, so it's like... And then there's all this awesome pyrotechnic stuff going on in the background, and it's going crazy, and shit's blowing up, and it's like... You know, stuff like that. A study released by Princeton University Tuesday found that slapping everyone in the grocery store and exposing yourself in the produce section is still a behavior frowned upon by society. Researchers behind the report noted that all of the experiment's numerous trials result in similarly negative responses. Regardless of whether the test subjects rubbed cold cuts on their naked bodies, charged at customers like a rhino while wearing a banana taped to their foreheads, or loudly sang several verses of Yankee Doodle Doo directly at the cashier.
In local news, studies noted that on its surface, Kirkus, Wisconsin is a small town like any other, a peaceful, all-American town. And yet the report's authors noted that if you only look closer, what you find may surprise you. In other news, Chinese factory workers fear they may never be replaced with machines. The mischievous Koch brothers tricked a beautiful woman into thinking there's only one of them, and a man is having one of those decades where he just doesn't feel like doing anything. This concludes the Lately This Week Weekend Report with Chelle and Alex. John Kerry poses as a masseuse to get closer to Putin. Is it Putin?
Putin!
John Kerry poses as a masseuse to get closer to...
Chelle can't do intros and outros.
I can't.
I'm so hungover right now.
This is perfect for current events.
Stop recording. A study released by Princeton University Tuesday found that slapping everyone in the grocery store and exposing yourself in the produce section is still a behavior frowned upon by fucking bars.
And the wind is pretty good. What are you doing?
It wasn't a thumbs up, I didn't know.
Oh my
You
God,
gotta do a thumbs up. I thought you were like, why
Alex.
isn't this? Regardless of whether the test subjects rubbed.
Rubbed Alex. What?
You recording me?
Yep. There you go. Pizza time.
It's cougar.
Pizza time.
It's time.